Lord. Hey y'all, this is your girl Kiwan and I am back with Zatima. Okay, listen, I hope y'all ain't think I wasn't gonna give y'all Zatima. I hope y'all ain't think I was not, because your girl was coming back to finish out the second half of Zatima. Okay. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the videos. I can stand the algorithm. 2 o'clock. Sorry, y'all. 2 o'clock. I am going to go live in about 10 minutes. Well, once you see this video, come over to the Black Girls Name podcast so we'll be over there live talking about divorce sisters. Okay? So y'all, the episode starts Season 4, Episode 11, Protect and Serve. The episode starts with Fatima and Deja. At this time, I am over the hormonal, mean-ass Fatima. Like, girl, like, I get you're pregnant. I've been pregnant. We've all been pregnant, but we all made a choice not to be a bit of an asshole. You're acting... Really didn't. Okay. Because I know Fatima, everybody girl. Okay, I get it. I like Fatima. That's my girl. But this, I'm over it. Anyway, Deja noticed the hospital band on her wrist and asked if she's okay. So she was like, I'm standing here. Girl. At this point, I am annoyed. At this point. So... Fatima then thanks Deja for not telling Zach about Leslie, and then that Zach had found out that, Leslie was trying to get her. All right? So Deja was like, baby, I don't remember. Y'all know Deja gives neurodivergent. Just playing. So Deja tells Fatima, listen, I'm not gonna tell Zach about your little side piece that's inside. So Fatima was like, girl, what? Y'all know Deja crazy. She not, but she is. Anyway, she goes inside to see a strange man on her couch. She pull out her pow, and we find out that that's her bodyguard that Zach hired. And of course, she's mad. So in the next scene, Connie, listen. Y'all know I go up for Connie. Okay, y'all know Connie is my girl. Okay, y'all know if you do not know, in all my a lot of my videos, I go up for this newer version of Connie. Okay, y'all got my girl outside with her clothes, because the house burned up, the kids got taken away by CPS. Like, Connie going through. Okay, it's circumstantial, but she going through. So she finally calls Zach and tells Zach what she had going on, that she had cancer, she's on her second round of chemo, and that they took her kids, and that the house caught on fire. She tells Zach she didn't want to tell him because she didn't want to be a burden. Y'all know Connie is very independent, and we all kind of know how that go. Like, you don't want to tell people, but you have to tell people because you need a support system. So anyway... She tells him, hey, I told Tony, but I told him not to tell anybody. And, of course, he tries to make it about him in that little moment. Like, you told, sir, this ain't it, and this ain't the time. Be there. That's it. Your mind is so always thinking people are trying to get over on you. You need to understand what Connie got going on. Anyway, he tells her that's messed up. Again, another thing you could have kept to yourself. You're making her feel bad, and she already feel bad for the stuff she have going on. Like, I was just, I know that may be small for some people, but for me, that annoyed me. Okay? I'm going to start really digging in these characters on Zatima, because I feel like I've been giving passes for far too long. Anyway, he tells Connie that he's going to come and get her. So, he calls Fatima to let him know, I need to go see Connie. I know I was supposed to come home, but she's in trouble. And so, Fatima feels away and asks, why is Connie in trouble? And I'm just like, okay, fine. I don't know. That's your ex-girlfriend. She always trying to, what did she do this time? But I feel like Connie has proven herself to Fatima to let her know, listen, he don't even like me like that. I understand that he's with you. I respect what y'all have, and it just annoys me to no end, just a little bit. Fatima calls Angela for her to come over because she cooked, but Zach wasn't going to be there to make it. So in the next scene, y'all, Jeremiah shows up at the back to the rehab place. He wants back in, but the doctor tells him it doesn't work that way because he left. He forfeited a lot of things. So then Angela, aka Throw That Ass in a Circle, comes over and she's flirting with the bodyguard. Girl, can you please turn it the fuck down? Like, anyway, so the doctor goes back with Jeremiah. The doctor goes to Jeremiah and tells him she thinks she can pull a few strings for him to stay, but it won't be glitz and glam. It won't be glitz and glam, and he decided that he really wants to do this. So Fatima, back with Fatima. Hold on, y'all. So Fatima don't think she needs a bodyguard. Angela tells her that Leslie is tripping and Zach is just trying to protect her, and I'm with Angela. Girl, can you not? If you're not gonna call your cousin, can you not? Okay, because this, you're pregnant. You're not invincible, baby. You are pregnant. Oh. So Angela asks about Zach. She tells, I don't know why you constantly share things with Angela as it relates to you and Zach and somebody else. You know, Angela don't all the way go up for you and Zach. She don't. And it's been proven over and over. Anyway, anytime something happens, she's ready to be like, oh, girl, girl. Because Angela Wayward's ass pisses me off anyway. Okay. So Fatima tells her, he's with Connie. And of course, Angela has to sow seeds of discourse because her shit is in shambles. And she don't... Girl, I just feel like it'd be a lot of deflecting. And a lot of projecting your stuff onto Fatima. Whatever issues you have, you try to make it low key Zach and Fatima's issues. And these people not like that. We know these ain't okay. But y'all know in this case, Zach goes hard for Fatima. And vice versa. And so as she's sowing seeds of discourse, she don't have all the facts. Nobody has all the facts. So there's this little jump into conclusions. And it's like, why are you putting all this doubt inside your friend's head? Why? Anyway, she asks Fatima, do you want to go do a drive-by? Girls, Angela, sit. Anyway, Zach comes home and he talks to Fatima about, Connie staying the night. Well, of course, she feels away until she she asks about spending the night. So then we get over to Jeremiah. He's having the shakes and the doctor wants to give him something to help relieve the symptoms. He want to just fight it. And she ended up giving it to him, and she was like, when things get bad, promise me that you will give it all you got. And he was like, okay, are you my support system, blah, blah, blah. She was like, yes, we all are. And then he asked her to pray with him. So then Zach, back over with Zach, he tells Fatima what's going on with Connie. Angela, so they're having a conversation. She has a heart for Connie because she just didn't know. And I get it. You don't know what you don't know. So Angela is sitting on the couch talking to Connie and, packing her, setting her up so she can sleep on the couch. Now Angela has a stank ass attitude until she notices the thing on Connie's chest, and she realized, oh wow, she have cancer. And then she started to show compassion and started to have a heart for Connie. And it was like, well, we just gonna squash our beef until you feel better. And I thought that was cute. But Angela, don't play with my girl Connie. Okay, y'all know how I go up for Connie. All right. So Zach asked Fatima to help Connie get her kids back. And I was like, Zach, that's a lot to ask for Fatima. That's a lot to ask of her. You can ask if she can recommend somebody or they can find her an attorney. But I just feel like that's a lot. Like y'all already have a lot going on. You cannot add this on her plate. But, Fatima is like, okay. Fatima tells Connie they got her, and, she's like family, and they'll take care of her CPS situation. And she was like, okay. So in the middle of the night, they hear a bang and something falling. So they sound like somebody breaking in the house. But they go downstairs, and it's Connie, and she must have slipped in her own throw up. And I guess with the chemo, it's making her sick. And she just was telling them, y'all, when I tell y'all I wanted to cry so bad for Connie, she was like, I'm not gonna make it. And she started crying, and it was like, don't say that, you got this. And she was like, no, my mama had it and didn't make it, my grandmother had it and didn't make it, and that's gonna happen to me. And it was like, no, we got you. And I was like, no, Connie, because that's my girl. Okay. Yes. So sorry this went by a little fast. I am getting ready to go to the Black Girls Den podcast and talk Divorce Sisters. Anyway, this is your girl Kiwan reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next one.